everyone.
Hi.
We're cracking up because Axel was poking Lisa again. As soon as it hit 12, he starts poking her in the arm. She said he's got a little watch.
He does. He has a little watch on his little hand. He knows. He knows exactly what time it is.
I just think that's hilarious.
It's crazy. I haven't seen him all day, and he shows up right now just to poke at me.
Yeah, and not well, like he could have poked earlier because we were talking earlier, but
right,
he waited
until it was time to hit the live button. Yeah. Crazy.
I know. I think I said, "Oh, it's time to go," because I saw it blip up there, and then next thing you know, you're like, "Hey!"
He probably heard you say that. Oh, Denise said it's time to go. Here we go, Mom. Let's go, girls.
Time to go, girl. And then he runs off and gets something out of the trash, right?
Yeah, then he does that.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Hi Mimi, hi Juanita, hi everyone. You've got so many people joining from your side, Lisa. I love it.
Yay. Hey, hi everybody.
We so appreciate you being here. Yeah, so I don't know if Hilda's going to make it, so I'll be Hilda and say questions in all caps, everyone.
Right. Always.
Yeah, it always helps. Let's see. Okay. I have some questions left over from last week that I put in the banner, so maybe we'll start with that because I only see one question so far. Hi, Echo. Let's send tons of prayers and love out to Hilda is. I'm here. Let's send a lot of love and support. Hey, Debo, over to Echo Gladso and to send it to Texas. She needs lots of support.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hi, Terra Love Community, Renee.
Oh, Renee's here. Hey, Beverly. She's here too. Libby's here. Meister Tarot.
Hi, Libby.
She's saying she swears one of her dogs can read the clock even when daylight savings changes. Yeah, because damn right, it's dinner time.
I am a believer. I really am. They know stuff.
Oh yeah, it's our circadian rhythm, and the animals are even more tuned in than we are because they're so connected to nature. But at least Axel doesn't keep you up at night, right? At least your kids they let you sleep. They're really
he and Charlie are really good about that. The only time I wake up is if I just hear their little pitter patter or they're chasing each other or something like that. But they don't wake me up on purpose at all.
Yeah, they don't come and get you. Yeah. They don't walk on you.
No, when they hear me get up, that's when they show up. But if I stay in bed, no.
Yeah. Good. Yay. Hi, Pat. Spiritual Sean. Okay. We do have one. I'm going to save your question there, but I think the one that I have already from someone else.
Hi, Dava.
Hey, Dava.
See you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting questions there too. But anyway, Spiritual Sean, I think you may be a duplicate question, but we'll figure it out when we get there.
And Dava, can I say something to Dava real quick?
Sure.
Dava, I keep forgetting every time I see you. Thank you so much for sending me a little something. And also, my heart goes out to you. She lost a fur baby recently too. So,
yeah.
Hugs to you, Dava. I keep forgetting to say something about that. So, I'm thinking about you. So,
let's send tons of love to Dava. That's hard to. It's a family member.
Yeah,
it really is. Yeah. Hi, Kathy Ritchie. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Carol. So you guys don't forget, Lisa's still in YouTube demonetization jail. So if you want to donate to her, actually for either one of us, it's better to go to PayPal because YouTube takes 30%. Sorry, YouTube, but
yeah, you need to say that for yourself more so than me. So
send
stuff to
Denise, but
PayPal too, guys. So Yeah.
Well, yeah, or whatever it is that, we have the hot links, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't have PayPal, there's Venmo that I do have tied to my business account, so that's good. Except for when I go to pay you out of it, and then I forget.
You got
I
Cash
don't have
App.
money in there.
You got Cash App too, right?
Yeah. Cash App. There's Cash
Do
App.
you have Zelle? I have Zelle.
I have Zelle. Yeah, I think I have Cash App in there. I know I have it to share with you, but what's the other one? Venmo.
Yes, we both have Venmo too. We
Yeah.
got it all, guys.
Right. So if you have any of those, that really helps. Yeah. And if you send $5, we get pretty much the whole $5 rather than 30%, because a lot of money was donated last week. And then what do I have to give you? What, $8? Like we got $16 between the two of us, when I know they gave us like 50 or something.
Right.
Right. Or it seems
But every little bit counts, and
it does.
We're just fussing about YouTube's percentages.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty high. And I know they make it easy, because you've got the super stickers and all of that. And I always so appreciate it. But yeah. Let's see. I think I have any more questions here. I'm just looking for all caps. Yeah, I think I'm set. I think I have them. Yeah, Hilda's there. She's tagging it.
Yay, Hilda.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now this is a good one. So little Micro Mikey is, he kind of spilled the beans in some ways when he said, he literally gets on the news. I think it was on Fox or something. I don't know. I just saw whatever through MSNBC, but saying that he's talked to a few of the justices and they're really concerned. Like, what? They're not supposed to be doing that.
Interesting.
He's not supposed to be talking to anybody. They're not supposed to be talking to him. That's for damn sure. He can talk his little face off all he wants, but they're not supposed to be talking back to him.
Right.
But no, he's been in contact, he says.
Wow. All right, Mikey.
Yeah. So, because we can bet this will go well. Yeah. The way it's going to go. Oh, actually, I have a little chart. Here we go. I printed this out from.
Okay. Oh, look at you! What do we have a presentation?
Yeah, right. Here's my slideshow.
I'll point.
It was so it was on MSNBC. It was what's her name? Alex Wagner. Alex Wagner had the steps that it's going to go. So here's the first step. He has his probation interview, and then he has the sentencing July 11th. But then from there, he can take 30 days to file a notice of appeal. All right. And he will. So what are we talking there? August 11th. He'll do it at 11:59 p.m. August 10th.
Of course.
or whatever that is on the calendar. It might be a different day. And then he can file I don't know if there's like another appeal or something. Oh, he's going to file the notice that he will appeal. And he can take a whole 4 to 6 months, or maybe the appeal takes 4 to 6 months for them. That's probably what it is. 4 to 6 months for the prosecution to respond. So we're already, it's going to be next year.
I think
it'll get kicked up to SCOTUS, right? Wouldn't you think?
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was inevitable. We all knew that there was going to be the appeals. There was going to be the delays, and anything to just get to the election. He's just dying.
Yeah.
November 5th is all he's really worried about right now. So.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's like. The other thing they were saying on MSNBC is like looking at him now at his rallies. It's like every time he goes out, it's like weekend at Bernie's,
For sure.
And
I've been seeing that he really, because he's a showman. He knows, so he knows to take advantage of the camera angles. After he gets out of his car or enters a building, he's all doing this and he's got crowds of people cheering him on when really they're all flipping him off or nobody's there or
the ones that are there he bought and paid for.
Right. And it's funny because it reminds me, I used to, when I was a freshman in college, I used to, because I didn't know many people, you're just kind of getting used to stuff. I used to jokingly just on campus, just shout out, "Hey, Steven!" Like people knew me. And then
You did. That's hilarious.
And they'd be like, "Oh, look, she knows somebody here." It's like, I don't know anybody.
Oh my God, that's funny.
That's exactly what he's trying to pull. He's ridiculous. So yeah, it's all illusion. Smoke and mirrors. He's an asshole.
Got to know how to work a crowd, I guess. Man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's funny. That's so funny.
Yeah.
So how do we? Let's see, because there's actually a couple questions in here. I guess we're going to see if Mike Johnson, or crap, should we take it all the way out and try to just see what SCOTUS will do?
We can, if you want.
I guess that's, I mean, he still has, because there were 91 counts. So minus 37 is like what? 34 is like 57. Right? He still has 57 more counts coming at him. Something's gonna stick besides these 34. I mean, it's a miracle that this happened. It turns out 2 of the jurors were like big Fox News fans. They got all their news from Fox News. Like stuff's coming out now about all the jurors.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it'll be even more. But yeah.
So
yeah, I guess let's just check into what is SCOTUS going to do? I guess. Will they dismiss? Yeah, what's SCOTUS going to do? Will they dismiss Trump's 34 felonies? Oh, Lois is saying it's a state case, not a federal. So it's not in the jurisdiction of SCOTUS? Okay, is that the case? Is that the deal? I mean, of course it's a state case. It isn't federal. But the thing with remember, I can't remember her name, but the Secretary of State from Colorado, who they ruled, and that was a state deal. They ruled that Trump should be taken off of the ballot because of the obstruction of the 14th Amendment, Section 3. No person that engaged in an insurrection is allowed to run for president.
I didn't even know that was a state thing. That doesn't.
Yeah, well, Colorado did it, and then it went to their state Supreme Court, and then from their state Supreme Court. Can somebody Google this and figure it out for me? Because is that true, Tish, that the case can only go through the new? Well, I guess we could.
All right. So what are we doing here? We're.
Yeah, and Echo saying that wasn't a felony conviction. Okay, so maybe this is not something to read on. SCOTUS, everybody's saying SCOTUS cannot hear a state case. Because it makes sense to me. It shouldn't. So many things should never go to SCOTUS, right? I mean,
that's kind of how it's designed, so that not everything goes to SCOTUS,
right? Because so we have those 3, co-equal branches,
right?
Right. So Spiritual Sean is saying Glenn Kirshner says they can insert themselves. The Wayne is saying, isn't a felony federal? Federal can be state or, I am thinking maybe we'll just skip that one for now until I know for sure. Plucky Heron says that it's oh, dang it. freaking thing keeps moving up. It's a Supreme Court for a reason. The Supreme Court can hear it, you would think, right?
Yeah.
But and then Deb is saying SCOTUS can see it. Wish they acted like the Scouts are supposed to, but can see it after it goes through the appeals.
Gray said SCOTUS can overrule state Supreme Court. Remember Colorado Supreme Court taking 34 off the ballot.
That's exactly what I was talking about. So,
all right. So now I'm all turned around. What are we doing?
Right. Well, but that's the thing. I mean, this is exactly that is exactly what I was talking about.
Excuse me.
So can you I've got an idea. We'll go to a different question and you guys can do some research for us, because if we stop and do research, it's going to slow everything down and we only have so much time. So Google, you guys are good at, Google's there for a reason. And we'll save this question.
Echo said homework. Yes, you guys have homework now.
A little bit of homework, please, 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 please. I'm always researching all kinds of crap for you guys and helping you out in the comments. So please help me out here. Okay. Yeah, Sean was wondering, that's the same question he had too, if they would involve themselves in the case. Okay. Let's go to Libby's question. I'll just take these in order. Will Biden's Gaza ceasefire succeed? Yeah, he is super pissed with Netanyahu because Netanyahu is lying. Yeah, I don't know why Biden was so darn slow with understanding that all that darkness. I mean, he's a triple Scorpio. He should. I think he's pretty hooked up.
Maybe he's
just exhausted.
Maybe just personally, he's going through some stuff, you know?
Yeah. I mean, well, that's
work-life balance is a little.
Well, can you imagine even trying? I just couldn't even imagine.
Oh, thank you, Nancy D.
Oh, Nancy, thank you so much. Oh, okay. We get to split that. Yay. Yeah, because she doesn't have money apps. That's true. Yeah. I know. Not everybody's on PayPal either.
No.
Okay, Plucky Heron is saying, correction, she just Googled, the Supreme Court can strike down state laws that violate the Constitution. Well, they violated the Constitution is what they did with Colorado. So, okay, so we can read on that one. So we'll do that one next, but let's stick with Libby's right now. We've both been shuffling. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. I so appreciate that.
Hi, Lisa Doble. Hey, Dorian.
Oh, Libby is saying, short answer, yes, SCOTUS can issue a writ, which is rare but similar to an appeal. Very good. Thank you. I'm learning so much.
I know, right? It's like a group project.
Yeah. I mean, I've learned so much since, when I first started in 2020 reading on this crap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought I knew what I learned in school, but
well, and apparently we are learning that the rules change sometimes too, because things it makes it difficult because everything's not aligned like it should be. There's like little cracks,
Yeah, good point. Or these people
makes it a little technical. So
yeah, just like where someone said, and I so appreciate that comment about they're inserting themselves, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Melinda's saying voting for president is a federal matter, so SCOTUS has standing. Okay. And they shouldn't. Maybe they shouldn't.
Deb Z said, I think we all have an honorary law degree by now.
Yeah, right.
Juris YouTube.
It's different in every, sure. It's different in every state too. All these laws are different.
For sure.
State, so, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, will Biden's Gaza ceasefire succeed? Yes or no?
I was going to do the pendulum at first, but I went ahead and threw some cards.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to see the process, huh? Oh, Rose Blue got a new phone. Hey.
Congrats.
Yay.
On that.
So now she can participate again.
Right on.
Okay. Oh, honey. Wow. What do you have?
Well, I've got cards that make it feel like, can they have a meeting and us not know about it? I mean, Zoom, probably some weird governmental electronic technology that they use. It's not Zoom in case people can tap in and stuff like that and hack into it.
Absolutely, they have those where they can confer. I think, at least according to the movies and different shows I've seen. I'm going to go
that route with. I think they are going to have either a digital meeting of some sort or an in-person meeting soon. I'm only thinking that because I got the love card. Not meaning there's, they don't love each other at all.
Was it 2 of Cups, sir?
Yeah, 2 of Cups.
Yeah. Oh, so, and look at the digital meeting there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw that, right?
Yeah.
And I got good stuff. I got the Ace of Swords. That's a big yes card. I got the Victory card even. I got the 6 of Wands.
Yeah.
The only one that I got I wasn't sure about was the Hermit. But after that, I got the Wheel of Fortune. And that made me feel like that they might just be bouncing things back and forth. And we just don't know the play-by-play of it. Oh. I feel like it's going to happen, but there's a meeting that needs to definitely, or they're already talking. There's something where they're already conversing a lot. But I don't know the timing of it at all. If you even got a similar thing or not. Are you getting a positive outcome? Or are you getting something wonky?
Charles says, yes, Lisa, it's the cone of silence.
There you go. Awesome. Exactly what it is.
Maybe draw a couple more cards. Like what's
okay? I'll draw a couple more.
You have the process going on there.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Greg. That she's saying Congress did invite Netanyahu to come address them, and yeah.
All right, I got my next cards are the Magician.
Oh, okay.
The 2 of Pentacles, which is change in this deck.
Mm-hmm.
I got Interference.
Yeah, negotiations with that 2 of Pentacles.
8 of Swords.
The Magician's not so good to. Okay. And the 8 of Swords, yeah.
So that's a clearer story by far.
Yeah. It's a whole story, though.
It is a whole story.
Yeah.
What do you have?
1 second. Ian is saying today Scotland's top law officer is now pursuing 45's money in Scotland that was paid by the Russians after the verdict. Oh, yeah. So he could, to get money in so that he could, and they got the appeal down to like 125 million or whatever. Is that the one you're talking about? But anyway, saying that the money paid by the Russians after the verdict, also he's putting ahead a policy to keep 45 out of Scotland as he is a defendant. Oh, interesting.
All right, Ian.
That'd be great. Yeah, he's gonna have to run off to Dubai or somewhere, right?
Go Scotland.
Yeah, especially like one of his home countries, right?
Well done.
Yeah, right? Oh, I love that. Get that fucking idiot out of there. Oh, Libby's saying the Magician shapeshifter. Yeah. Yeah. Hold up that card.
Which one?
The Magician. Because the artwork on that deck is really interesting.
Let me find it. I think I put it up. I did put it up.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Huh. Wow.
It's like he's composing there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting playing the piano and the whole get the keys going and interesting there. Well, I've got that Netanyahu is just tricking. He's just making it's like I know this is a fox here, but I'm feeling like coyote trickster energy, and there's something majorly wrong, and he's in on it. And Netanyahu didn't care about anybody dying, and so with the road, pathway, crossway, whatever card, this one can have to do with all kinds of diversions going on, pushing things out in all different ways, just in order to get what he wants. And all he cares about is the opportunity to bring money into his own home coffers. That's all he cares about. And yeah, I guess it can end this, the ending can succeed. But meanwhile, we've had genocide going on. So there's really no success other than
it's like nobody's winning right now.
Nobody can win. I mean, I can't even say the atrocities that happened here because I could get in trouble. But it was the most horrific.
Just think of the worst of the worst.
Yeah, to children, to little girls and babies, and then if you're lucky to live, well, you just starve to death. But yeah, I mean, if I kept going, there's some kind of change and some kind of improvement that brings in some kind of wisdom with the elders, maybe with this Lily's card, and then maybe something's written up. But I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't have any faith in Netanyahu, and Biden can only do so much. Well, I can just stop sending anything over there, right?
That would be the move. Yeah.
But then everybody will say, "Oh, well, then he hates Jews," right? Sure. That's the whole. That's where he's been. He's trying
to conundrum.
Yeah, that's a way to say it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I have your question there, Lisa. Melinda, got yours. Thank you so much. Thanks, Charles. These are good. Thank you for the all caps.
Look at what Innocent Potato just said.
What'd she say? She threw potatoes. No, not potatoes.
Didn't mean to trigger you. I forgot about you.
I want potatoes. Yeah. She says Netanyahu has close connections with Jared. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. They're you can bet that they're all getting a piece of action, on the whole.
What was I saying last week about Jared's mom?
Oh.
Do you remember?
No, I can't remember.
I don't either. But he's been on my mind.
Was it that she knew things?
Maybe that was
it. And Jared was real close to her. I think that's what it was.
I think that might be.
You had a mom connection with Jared. Yeah.
He bounces ideas off of mommy, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Oh, it's often the moms that have, yeah. Oh, okay. I almost lost a comment there. Okay, I got it. Okay, I have yours there, Rose Blue. Okay. Oh, yeah. Chicky is saying that Netanyahu is Jared's godfather. Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. Let's get back over here with 15 starred questions. My goodness. All right. I'm going to let go.
Look how much time has passed already. We just got here.
Yeah. So, okay, let's go ahead and honor Helene's. And this will also be Spiritual Sean's question, too. So, again, it's going to be a long, long time. And I think the hard part is to remember what we get so that we don't read on it again. And because when it comes down to it, right? So what will Hilda, maybe you can, maybe it's better to have But I do want to honor Helene's question, that it's Helene that had the question, but I'm thinking a better way is to go with when, because we know it will. Maybe the question is when it goes to SCOTUS, will they dismiss Trump's 34 felonies? And we'll just ask a yes or a no, right?
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
When it goes
right.
to SCOTUS.
We all like Jews. We just don't like Nazis, right? Yeah. Okay, see,
Right.
I have your question there. Okay. Maybe I'll just type it in myself real quick. Oh yeah, 24 when Trump told Bibi to finish it. Yeah, gotcha. Right. Okay, so when SCOTUS takes the case. Oh, Hilda got it. Where'd it go? There we.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
I'm sorry. It was moving up and down, or up, and I had to come down on it. Yeah. Okay. Here it is. Yeah. No. Here you are with your pendulum. Okay. Simple yes or no. Will SCOTUS end up dismissing Trump's 34 felonies?
I got trembling, and I guess it's not going to be all of them. Like you said, something's going to stick, I think.
Oh,
say
okay.
that? Or
yeah, because dismiss the 34 felonies. So
right.
Will they dismiss? Let's ask if they, and I got to know too. Let's ask, will they dismiss any of his felonies?
Okay.
Now remember, hold on. If it goes back, if it goes so far forward into next year, this will be past, like, let's say it goes like beyond November. I'm sorry, what am I saying? January. What is it? It's January 6th, when everything shifts over, right? And then from there, if we take the House back, we've got the House and the Senate, then it can be kick butt time for SCOTUS.
Right.
So maybe they're going to try to play it a little safe now, like after November and the blue tsunami hits, maybe SCOTUS is going to start going, ooh.
I got you. All right.
Okay. So, but will they dismiss any of Trump's felonies? Will they dismiss any of Trump's felonies?
Mine didn't even tremble at all. I got a yes, like a big yes.
Me too. I have 3 yes cards here. Yeah, but meanwhile, so they're going to hide, even though they're going to hide. They say they're going to go by the whatever Constitution, the book of the law, but no, they're going to do whatever they want to keep their power, to get their money, to go with their ridiculous lunacy.
For some reason, I do still feel like it's going to be double digits that stick. I don't think it's going to be single digits. I feel like it'll be at least 10. Good.
Okay, good. And that's enough, right?
That's enough. Yeah.
It just, because like the minimum servitude sentence is 4 years, I think, or is that the maximum?
I think maximum was 4.
Is it maximum?
I'm not sure. I think it was maximum though.
Okay, so that's not that long anyway.
And what they're going to do? They're going to consider, he has no priors and his age, and how they do all that shit. Yeah.
Right. So. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Someone had a question about Melania, and I just want to say that I've gotten that she's already gone. Every week when I read on, and it came through in yesterday's reading, every week when I read on, I have your question there, Lisa. When I read on Trump, for some reason or other, this last month or month and a half, 2 months, oh, there we go. Got your question, Patricia. That so using the Kipper, Trump's here, Melania's here, whatever, but they're always going in different directions, and I read directionally. So, and she's always headed like to like more pleasure and money, and there's a bunch of like this in between them, right? So, so yeah. So whether she gets paid off or whatever, all these Melania questions, I can say for sure, just because for me, with my guides, when they keep consistently bringing me the same thing over and over and over, when I'm not even asking about her, I'm asking about him.
Right.
She's always leaving every week.
She never showed up for any of this stuff either, did she? She was
No, good point.
In court with him. I think they said Eric was there for, of course Eric's gonna be there.
Right.
I love you the most, Daddy. So we knew he'd be there.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think she ever was.
No, she didn't come. Neither did Ivanka, neither did Tiffany, neither did, none of the women that could have kind of supported him. No. Yeah, right. Libby says, hate to wish my life away, but sheesh, can November 5th hurry up?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Libby gets that she's checked out too. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I wanted to get a contempt jailing too. Wouldn't that have been nice? It could still happen. I mean, yeah. There could still be something that comes through. So anyway, thank you for that question, Helene. That was great. And thanks everyone for helping us with it. And Hilda. Okay. Deb O. So this is what Ian was talking about too. Authorities here in Scotland are being encouraged to look into the origins of Trump's funds for his Scottish properties. Do you see them doing this and taking the properties from him? Confiscating the properties? Is that what you're asking? I think that's what it is.
Oh, they're saying Tiffany showed up.
She did? Really?
I think Deb Z said she was there with hubby once or something.
Oh, no kidding. Huh.
That's interesting. She probably took a wrong turn.
An idiot. Yeah, right.
She thought
I was going to traffic court, man.
Oh, Dad's next door. That's funny. Traffic court. It's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, Libby was getting that Melania is headed off to Switzerland. Melania and yeah, there was trouble. There was legal trouble for her too that I kept getting. Are you getting that, Libby? I haven't had time to watch anything lately. Was the little typing kitty over here with astrological transits. Okay. So Scotland. What will you do when it comes to Trump's properties? Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what their laws are. But okay. John. Oh, gotcha, Cindy. Okay. Here we go, Hilda. Thank you. Okay. All right. Will Scotland take away Trump's properties? Oh, well. Oh, there he is.
If you have something first, go for it, because I'm confused over here.
Well, I didn't set any intention, but I guess my guides know what I normally do. So, yeah. So he came through in the middle, and he's stepping into a painful loss of. I don't know if it'll be imprisonment, but definitely at least restriction. Both of these are pretty friggin' bad. And
Okay.
he's stepping into that. That's where he's headed. And then and also here we go again with Melania. He's so concerned about his marriage, he can't think about anything else. He's stepping into that too. Just some other little tidbits that they keep throwing me.
Interesting.
What's sneaking up behind him is, so I'll just show it in order here. This would be Scotland's paperwork, the decree, the discovery. There you go. Court case, trial, or whatever, looking into it. And I don't know, this must be one of the attorneys, or maybe this is somebody who handles his property. I don't know about that. This could be somebody flipping on him, could be that wealthy dude flipping on him, but somebody's giving something that is absolutely documented. So there's the discovery of documents, and I don't know who this guy is, but he's given it. He's given.
That's interesting.
Documents.
Okay. Well, over here, it's funny because I said I was confused. My first card actually was confusion.
Oh, yeah, convoluted. Yeah.
A little convoluted. I did get divided. Something about networking. This is good. I did get justice and balance. I feel like, and bullseye. So that's going on. I feel like there's somebody. Can he have properties that we don't know about in Scotland? Like maybe in another name, like he's like a ghost partner, or
yeah, for sure. Or under a LLC that's a different name. That's how they hide stuff all over the place.
I feel like there's something about that because all this is going to be, it's going to get huge. I got the N card. Not sure about that. Plus, meaning I think there's more properties than we know in Scotland. Mm-hmm. And then I got people. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, the people hate him, I think, over there.
People probably do hate him.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could pull more, but I think you had some really good detail over there.
Well, I think it looks like something's going to hit the fan and he's going to lose.
Something's going to be big. I felt something when I got the bullseye and when I got this large card.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, we have to remember that Jack Smith and what's the guy's name, Alex Whiting, they're both like, you know, international crime. Like they know what's going on all over the world. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have your question there, Teresa, and Patricia Spursby on the stores. I did get your questions. So let's see. Let's go to the next one. That one there. Linda Bishop, I think that one's just for fun. This one's fun, but we don't have to ask it. Will Donald Trump, aka Count 34, will he get the convicted felon teardrop tattoo on his orange slug?
Okay, that's funny.
Burn.
He'll get a little gold bar, you know, to be pretentious, you know.
Oh my God, to go with the tennis shoes and the ankle bracelet, right?
He's an idiot.
Yeah. Sally, I think I'm going to wait on that one just because, yeah, he could definitely have home incarceration. That's for sure. That could happen. So we can check on it later when the time comes, because it's going to be so long before anything happens. And then it looks like,
Echo said, Echo said, "Ooh, let me tattoo him with my long arm."
Wait, hold up. Got it right on the forehead there. Put a swirly on your third eye. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. Joe, Eliza, or Eliza? It's probably Eliza. I hope I got that right. Will Congress keep the pressure on Alito and Thomas, making their life a little uncomfortable? Yeah, I'm going to do a grand tableau on them in a little while.
Oh, look at you.
I have that on my list, but not there. Will Congress keep the pressure?
I'm getting my middle of the road. Look, it's really going back and forth, the up and down. Will they?
You know what? I know why. We need to put a time frame on this because nothing is going to happen until after we have to have the House and the Senate. We have to have, otherwise nothing's going to happen. Just like
that's
nothing,
a good point.
Right? They've got their stupid committee, whatever, that isn't doing, Jim Jordan. What is it like the Gang of Eight? We've got Comer, Jim Jordan, and whatever. But they're bringing charges. Blumenthal and Dick Durbin, and then there's Sheldon Whitehouse, and I think Jerry Nadler's in there, and AOC has impeachment papers written up for Clarence, and I think she was working on Alito too. But they're getting it all because if they can get it passed through their Senate, through that House, and then their like House Intel Committee or something on the Democratic side, and then get it through the Senate, and it's all set in place, right? The text is all there and it's all ready to go. Then once January,
too many moving parts at this point.
Yeah, it's going to be January 2025 before anybody could start putting the pressure, right?
Okay.
At least that's what I'm getting. I mean, because with these cards, it's like this is no right now. The loyalty isn't there, but all the complaints to get to the bench, the complaints on SCOTUS, this is a card of complaint.
Mm-hmm.
Things have to change. After January 6th is my J6 committee card, then we can dream, we can wish, and we can hope, but we need more teamwork. And It's not going to happen until, but all this work that these guys are doing, that will be what puts it through eventually, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in a way, we answered that, kind of.
Yeah, I just don't think there's anything we can do. We just have to keep waiting. We have to keep putting on the pressure, and people have to rise up. I mean, it sucks because they shouldn't have lifetime appointments. And you know what? It's finally friggin' time. I mean, I've been saying it forever, but now I'm hearing it on the news too, that now everybody's open to getting more judges on the bench.
Adding more.
Yeah, and we can't blame it on Biden because this is Congress that has to do it. Congress has to do it, and then Biden would sign it.
I see.
But
we've got to get Congress organized prior to.
Yeah. We have to have the House, and the Senate.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right, Pat. Yeah, Pat said no judge should have a lifetime appointment ever.
Right. Instead, we've got 9 of them like that. So,
I mean, it's almost human nature. How do you not get complacent at some point?
Right.
If you're just in there, I mean, I just think it's just, bottom line, you need to be unbiased and all that stuff and still be held to a higher standard, all the stuff we always talk about. Yeah. But seriously, if you're in there, you just sit back. The drive is gone. You lose your inspiration to change things and make a move if you're in a
Yeah.
set thing like that. It's like, well, who cares? I'm getting paid,
Especially when they're dark and there's no ethics, that's what
all the under the table shit that goes on. Yeah.
Yeah, being paid, being bought,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah. Right. That's a good point there, Echo. 13 appellate courts, 13 judges of the bribelous variety. Yeah. And probation.
Right, Charles. Charles said RBG was a good lifetime appointment. There's an example of a good one.
Yeah. There you go. Right.
And she's still working from where she is. I still think she's on the case. Don't you? Don't you feel like RBG is doing some work?
Well, yeah. She's got to. Yeah. I mean, but she also could have resigned earlier so that, they could have put somebody in there that's Democratic.
To place someone
held
in.
on and thinking she could do it because she's, she was so determined, but then she died.
That's true. That's true. You're right. There was no attempt to make backup for that. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I wouldn't have wanted to see her resign, but if I would have heard the whole, like figuring it out, but yeah, that's so true, Roseblow, about, Sonia Sotomayor said that after these meetings with everyone, sometimes she just goes and shuts the door and cries in her office.
I really like her.
I do too. Yeah.
There's just something about her from the start. I warmed up to her.
Yeah. Roseblow saying, no, RBG was not the fly, but that's funny. The fly on Pence's head, but no, that she would. She could have, maybe she directed a fly. She could do that.
Maybe. Like, wouldn't it be funny if you zoomed in on the fly and the fly was wearing little glasses and a little bun? Little robe.
She designed that too. Why? Yeah, good point, Hilda. Why does POTUS only have 2 terms of 4 years and they have a lifetime? Yeah, that's so. All these new laws just really need to be put in, and they have them lined up. They just have to have the power to get them all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, did you guys hear that? What's his name? Joe Manchin. He went and switched parties. Now he's independent. So I guess that's good because somebody who's really Democratic can take his seat, but because he sure never acted like one. But
I forget about him for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh God, he's just awful. Just him and Kristen Sinema just held everything up. So many things could have passed through that didn't. Okay.
I forgot about making my usual Clarence comments.
Clarence Thomas.
Can't stand him.
Right? He just needs to whoop up the side of the head, man.
He needs to go away. Just go away.
Okay, let's see. Lisa's wondering, Lisa Kakmar, I guess, is wondering if, as a result of Donald John Trump's conviction, will Russian propaganda ramp up against Biden and Dems? Will it get even worse, I guess? Because, I mean, it's in there with Project 2025. Oh, and Melinda's question is about that too. Okay, so the next 2 are kind of tied together. And then Charles, your questions are next.
You guys are funny.
Yeah.
They're so funny. Hey, Aspie. Aspie's here. Hi, Aspie.
Hey. Lisa Doble, your question about Thomas and Alito and Clarence, if they're going to recuse themselves, just so you know, Alito already refused to recuse himself from any of Donald John Trump's trials coming up. And we know Thomas won't. So they won't. So that's a no. I don't have to read on that because they already said. Okay. Will Russian propaganda ramp up any worse than it already is?
I'm getting yes cards.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I do too.
I got I got the Four of Pentacles. It's power in this deck.
Yeah.
I got the Ace of Discs, Ace of Pentacles. I got in this deck it's science, but Six of Swords. But look at that snakeity snake in there.
Ooh.
And I also got the Princess of Cups. It's the costume designer in here. I think they're going to not only ramp it up, but be creative about how they ramp it up.
Yeah. Wow.
So I'm getting yeses.
Yeah. Oh goodness. So yes, the circle of shit will just keep on spinning.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they will do is just continue to communicate the same thing. Like putting these together is just that communication that goes round and around and around and around.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, this is a major yes card in this deck, going out to social media over and over and over again, just repetitive, over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Okay. There we go. Melinda's wondering, will voters learn more about Project 2025 before the election? How will that go? Yes or no for that? Voters.
And that pendulum did the middle of the road thing.
Yeah, I've got middle of the road stuff here too.
It actually made me feel like I mean, I'll throw some cards too, but it made me feel like it's going to be a lot along the lines of misinformation.
Oh.
I don't know. Well, I'll just throw cards. I feel like I'm throwing out misinformation by saying that.
Well,
it feels like there's going to be a lot of misinterpretation across the board with the social media on this. The sources are going to be too unreliable and conflicting. But I'm still going to throw cards on it. I don't know. What do you? If you got something, go for it.
I mean, on one level. So one level, there's going to be, the improvement that there could be some change because of the fact that the information, like the letter card I'm seeing, this is the text of Project 2025. So there'll be some improvement and change because people will know more about it. But I don't know if it's going to really matter. I mean, these are conflicting. One's a yes card, one's a no card.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess if I read it as this being a decision that's just major yes, and knowing that the solution is to vote blue, right? That we need a blue institution running our country for now. We need Democrats, because the Republican their party is gone. It's ruined. I don't know how long it's going to take to clean that up. But I don't know. There's something about a painful loss of wisdom that's going on. And I don't know if enough people Well, okay. So here's what I think personally is just that the ones that are already voting blue were already voting blue because of Roe v. Wade being ripped out. We're already voting blue because of so many other things. But there are a lot of people that only vote based on the economy and based on all these other things that these little things like, because they don't stop to like follow the train of thought and figure out that if you don't have democracy, your economy is going to tank anyway.
Your talking is making me think of something. I'll hold up the cards I got real quick though. I did get growth, so interest in the topic is going to grow for sure. I got this bullseye again, whatever that's about. I got difficult message, and I got sad, ruling, and conflict. But when you were talking, it made me think back to with the voting. I think there's going to be a big concern about the voting because I think some people are mistaking the recent conviction of 45 to be enough to where the voting is still, it's almost equated with how I bitch and moan about the polls. Everybody's always, who's doing the polls anyway? We have no idea. But and are they even real? I have no idea about that either. But
right.
I think there's going to be too many people are going to focus on the fact, oh, look, he's in court and da da da. No, still, get in there.
They need. Yeah, people back off and don't vote because they don't think they have to.
Yes,
because they're not tuned into the spiritual law that it's you and your power and what you put out there is what comes back to you.
Right.
You put it on everybody else. That's it's just like SCOTUS not making a decision on the immunity thing about Trump. Well, their decision to not make a decision is a decision.
Right.
And all they're doing is delaying justice.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess it's just a test for everyone, and no matter what, we're going to get through it. But it is really scary because if Trump got back in there, and even if he didn't make it the whole 4 years because of his health, and if whoever is his little VP, ass kisser, then and whatever they would do or whatever, we might not really like the vote. We might not get a vote again. Like, what if 2024 is our last vote? Right?
Denise, what are you doing?
You have to follow the train of thought that if he gets in again, he said on day one he will be a dictator only for a day, and then he's going to put in everybody he wants. He already knows how to do it. He knew how to do this whole, all of the election is rigged. They had that figured out. Now we know. They had that figured out like 6 months before or more. I think it was 9 months. They had it figured out 9 months before the vote, that if he didn't win, we're going to say I won, and we're going to do this and this and this. And that's why they had that whole fake elector scheme.
That's the problem is everybody's missing the whole point of the whole thing. He is, what's he offering as president?
Right.
He threw the wall shit out there, right? And the other thing is, I'm going to be a dictator. Other than that, what's his platform? What's he doing? Why vote for him other than to, show your love for him because he's the martyr and all that stuff, right? That's the only reason why people are backing him up. Now it's like revenge. And that's like, let's get him in there.
Right.
To do what? What's he going to do when he gets in there?
They just love him.
It's stupid. I'm so over this man. I don't get it. I don't know. Just the whole point is just getting lost in all the fuckery with the
right. Yeah. Right.
It's all there's
because they don't have
nothing to offer.
They don't have the brains to figure out like what could happen and what's going on and this and that. They're just this is literally like Jim Jones, Kool-Aid, that it's literally that's what's going on.
Crazy.
Let's ask about this. Has Trump's passport, so yes or no to this, has has he lost his passport now that he's a convicted felon? Or maybe it has to wait until after July 11th or whatever, till his sentencing. I don't know. We could ask it a couple different ways, I suppose.
And I don't even know how that works. Does it depend on the type of felony? I almost feel like it depends on the type of felony.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha there, Charles. There, okay. I don't know. Do you guys legally know anything about this?
I'll just throw cards. I have no idea. Okay.
Yeah, that's right, Deb Z. They're just spewing 45's talking points. They never think critically. And sometimes there's been a few little. I've watched Adam Mockler, who goes out and interviews. He doesn't mind arguing or talking. He's pretty good. Dorian, of course, we cannot trust DeJoy. But there are people that are we can't trust him, but there are people around him that we can trust that are keeping him in check. That's what I'm getting there. Yeah, I know. Foggy's like, Dorian, no. Okay. Let's just ask the question as it is.
Okay.
Dorian says she thought Georgia pulled his passport.
Well, that's interesting that she said that.
He hasn't gone out of the country for a while, has he?
I mean,
at least that we know of. Oh, he's got it.
Look at these cards I got, though. I got the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords.
Oh, God, Lisa.
But look, then I got the Queen of Swords.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Is it already gone? Does he not have it?
That's what it looks like to me with those cards. Let me see. Has it already been taken? Use your pendulum. Those
What
cards.
do you have anything yet?
Huh?
Do you have anything yet?
I was still shuffling. I was looking at your cards. Oh. Has Trump's passport been taken?
My pendulum did a yes.
Huh.
I don't know.
I mean, I do have one yes card, but there's still something tricky going on.
Okay.
See, the thing is, I've got a mixture of yes and no.
I got you, Hilda.
The thing is that if he wants to get away, yeah, and he shouldn't, right? Spirits beyond the stars. If Trump was elected, he wouldn't be allowed to leave the United States because he's a felon. Yeah. But, Deb Z says all she can find on Google is that his passport was returned after the Mar-a-Lago. Yeah.
You see what Aspie said?
Wait.
Now he's once,
twice,
34 times a felon.
He's a convict. Yeah, he could have a fake passport. But the thing is, I guess he would need a fake passport if he got away. See, the thing is he can get away by having the Saudis come into one of his golf courses on one of those leave tournaments, and then he just gets on their plane and leaves because his donkey ass plane isn't going anywhere. I mean, it's not. It wouldn't go that far. There's no way.
It's not functioning, is it?
I don't know if it. Yeah, he flies around on it. Yeah,
Oh,
in the States, yeah, but yeah, no. If he has somebody helping him from the other side, and it would have to all be set up, with a whole bunch of money to get him through and there. He would just do it. But I don't think that he would end up. Oh, thank you, Robert. I don't think he would. I don't think he would live very long if he made it over there. And I got before he's going to go to Dubai, but it won't be till like next year. And he's going to die over there. That's what I got.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm right. I could be wrong, but I could be wrong about all kinds of things. But Deb Z says he could he could board a Russian sub after he snuck out through the tunnels at Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, he could. Well, no, I'm sure that we would see if Russian subs came up into our waters. Pretty sure. But it's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Diane Brewer, that's right. Remember when Paul Manafort tried to leave the country?
Yes.
You guys are such a freaking dork.
And look, Plucky Heroine said, I think Trumpy's plane is more boom than zoom.
Yeah, it's old. It's really old. And it just has, the new paint every once in a while, but still, it's an old piece of shit. So anyway. Steve Myers, will the GOP torch themselves over Trump's felonies? Will the GOP, you know what? I'll just use. There we go. Will the GOP torch themselves over Trump's felonies? Yeah, I can't get that stupid song out of my head.
I know.
I have to go back to the count. 1, guilty.
Oh, yeah. 2, guilty.
And he had to sit there for all fucking 34.
Can you imagine having to sit through that? How embarrassing.
He would have just
he doesn't get embarrassed, but I would have been under the chair.
Oh, jeez.
I would have been so humiliated.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Somebody donated.
Oh, really?
Thank you, Robert House. Oh,
thank you so much. Yay. Okay. Will the GOP torch themselves over Trump's felonies? Like, could they burn themselves any worse? I guess. Talk about cleaning house, man. Ooh.
And so it begins.
I've got my answer. Love it when a card just flips out. Okay.
Yeah, I've got mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry over here. Well, I love that I got this. I got the Queen of Wands in this deck. It's the Public Defender. Got that.
Oh, yeah.
I got worry, 5 of Pentacles. There's concern. I got the Hangman. I'm seeing that as some of them flipping a little bit with the way they perceive the situation. A little bit of a wake-up call, a little bit. But the last card I got was the Devil.
Oh, Mousy. Oh, my goodness. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Mousy gifted 5 memberships to people. I don't know how you do that, but thank you so much.
Oh, that's...
I don't know who you... I guess you give them to whoever you want, Mousy. Is that the deal?
That's awesome. Look
at it. So sweet. Oh, my goodness.
Feel the love in here, man.
Yeah.
Even with all this adversity in here, all these weird topics, look at all this love that we're all providing.
That's why we're here, right?
I love that.
You keep saying that, and I love being reminded. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what? The last one you had the Devil, huh?
Yeah, last one was the Devil.
Sitting on his toilet smoking a cigarette, right?
Yeah, he's just chilling, doing his thing. There's a GOP.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, like, bring it, man.
Right.
Well, I had just that one card that flipped out. Like, yes.
Oh,
They will. They will. I mean, they're in it too far. They don't think far enough ahead. They don't know that we have so many lifetimes to work through things, and they are just creating so much karma that there's, how many lifetimes will it take to work through all this stuff?
Grace said YouTube randomly generates who receives a membership. So I guess if somebody decides they want one, something might pop up. It'll say, "Oh, well, you got it.
You want this free membership for a month?"
Yeah.
That is so sweet. Wow.
Very generous, Mousy.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. And for the if it's at the lower level, the friends, I do a free I do one reading every week. It's usually tarot, but I've been doing the Lenormand sometimes. Sometimes I use oracles. But anyway, I never put ads on any of those videos. So there's that. Any of my membership videos, I don't have ads on those.
Nice.
Yeah, I figured that.
I bet you a lot of people don't take the time to do that. So that's awesome.
I don't know. I would hope. I would hope other people don't put ads on their memberships. But I mean, to me, that would just be kind of. But I don't know. I shouldn't be judgy.
I mean, I get it, but I mean.
Well, it can be a habit to just upload the same way you upload everything else.
Sure. Maybe people don't know. And
yeah.
It's an option.
Yeah. 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 Or it's just a habit to always turn it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks so much for that. Now, see, that's just amazing. Oops. Hold on. We did that. Okay. Spirits Beyond the Stars, is that true? Does anybody know about that apparently Stormy Daniels owes Trump $500,000?
What?
Because I've never heard of that. So maybe check it out for later. I could save it for later.
Let's
go to this next one. Yeah, while someone else looks. Will the IRS go after Trump? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we know why they didn't in the past is because as soon as he got in, he cut off all the funding, and they've just been so overwhelmed. But Biden put in, I think it was it 80 million into the budget? 80 million or 80 billion? I don't know, into the budget a while back, quite a while back. So, but are they going after Trump? Or will they go after Trump? They certainly need to, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Elisa. Oh, Kay. Hi, Kay. She's saying Trump sued Stormy. So is it the other way around?
For defamation?
Yeah, I would hope so. But not that she would owe him. Oh, did he? She owes him money. She said she would never pay him.
Fizzler said she owes him costs.
More than $500,000, Hilda's saying. Okay. Legal costs. Well, why did he win? Did he win? Yeah, right, Charles. Let's ask E. Jean Carroll if she can pay off Stormy's debts. Do you guys know she wore in court? It's coming out. She won. She wore a bulletproof vest when she was not in the courtroom, but to get into the courtroom.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what her security recommended. She was freaked out, and she couldn't. And she says she's not normally a person that goes around in a lot of fear, but she just started feeling really, really fearful right before. So the guys told her, "Yeah, let's put a vest on you so you can calm down." And
wow,
yeah. So okay, so we'll get that question next then for you, Patricia. Sorry about that. Okay. Is the IRS going to go after Trump?
Well, here's what I got. I got struck down. But I also got slow. So maybe it's a slow moving deal. I got large, huge again. I got Plus also.
Whoa.
Actually did get lost. And I got the networking again.
Oh, don't you just love Libby's deck?
Yeah, I do love Libby's deck.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're going to, it's slow moving. Like maybe it's sitting on somebody's desk somewhere and they just haven't really, with all the other things, we always say, A has to happen and then B and then C. So
yeah.
maybe they can't touch it until some of these other things get closed up, But,
well, yeah, the Letitia James prosecution, that whole fraud trial,
right?
That is the business fraud trial. That one.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, there's one.
Excellent example.
Okay. Yes, with a whole lot of life force.
Mm-hmm.
If I kept going, yes, and if I kept going again, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Cool. That we can look forward to that.
Fun.
Ian, broke ass. Okay. Kay Nelson is saying that 24 Win is saying Trump sued Stormy for defamation. Okay. Her attorney didn't file the paperwork on time. Oh, she said she's not going to pay a dime. Okay. Let's see how she'll do. Let's just ask how she'll do.
How Stormy will do.
Yeah, let's go.
Like
Patricia's comment here. Yeah. How she'll do? Will she have to pay? Let's see. I think I'll use Libby's deck here.
I'm gonna use the Kipper.
Oh, very good. There you go. Stormy, Stormy, Stormy.
Yeah. Right on.
I don't know where that came from. It's so funny because for a long time we kept, especially when I used to just use the tarot, I would get, all of us would tend to get, when we were reading on Trump, that it was going to be a woman that would take him down. We'd get the Queen of Wands or the Three of Cups, like a bunch of women. And so.
Am I able to hold up an email that I got from somebody yesterday?
I think so.
Regarding Stormy, just because we're talking about her. Because when you were chanting Stormy, it reminded me of this meme that I got.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
This is from Sissy Crusoe. Some of you might know Sissy. She watches a lot of the time.
Yeah.
She said, or she sent me this. Y'all are going to love this. You're welcome, America. Stormy Daniels, a little kiss.
Yeah, I saw that.
I love that.
There was a bunch of those going around. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
Okay. Will Stormy Daniels ever be made to pay anything to Trump? Will Stormy right there.
Huh.
What do you have?
Well, me and the Kipper, it's a whole deal. The first part I got was expectation.
Oh, yes, he can wait and wait and wait.
He can wait and wait and wait. I got message of concern.
Yeah.
I got lovers.
Huh.
House. Occupation and distant horizons. When I saw occupation, does that mean they can garnish her wages if she's if she says no? If she's like,
yeah, because you have that sad news card in there, the
right.
road card. Yeah, they probably could. Shit. But then again, she could sue him again. I don't know.
But I don't think I didn't feel
that house. That's her assets.
Nah. Ah, boo.
I know.
Well, what do you have? Is it?
I've got something still in flux. It's like, so bottom line, the women of the world are on her side is what I'm getting with that. I get like, this is like the Empress card, it's like the women really sticking together, but there's something that's maybe can come back to her. I've got a go sign, like he'll go after it. He'll just keep going and going and going. But then I've got the future's not yet written. And there's something that slows down the money, I think, going to her over time. And then there's something with poverty. Couldn't she just file bankruptcy? She could just file bankruptcy, right?
Well, my next card was poverty when I put my cards back.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let me see what it looks like though.
But it could be way, way, way out. She would do something smarter by then.
Where did I put that card? I thought it was like the next one. But anyway, trust me, when I look down at the deck,
I know which one you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that one, you guys. That's a good question there, Patricia. Thank you. Okay, Teresa is wondering if, bottom line, so here's a yes or no. Has Melania been Trump's handler? Working for Pootie.
With Pootie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Has Melania been Trump's handler?
I'm getting my middle of the road.
Yeah. Can we ask it from a different way, honey? While you're still there with your pendulum? Yeah. Or was he just honeypotted by her?
Oh.
Was it just a honeypot situation? Epstein introduced them. Maybe we have to take Pootie out of it.
Yeah, I got it. Look at the yes I'm getting. Yeah.
You're getting a yes with that? Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, for the money.
Money, 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 money.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think she has been his handler. I mean, I've always wondered about that. I know I've said it myself in my readings. That she's probably just been his handler, but now after asking just that, because I never stopped to do a separate reading, I'm getting that she was sneaking around. She was like hiding what she was actually doing and trying to kind of isolate him.
Mm-hmm.
Isolate him to her. But again, here we go. The two sneaky cards, like something's hidden. She's like the hidden secret enemy. And as far as whether or not she's been his handler, these are all I have. Two no cards. Two no other stuff in between. But then with this, then I asked about the honeypotting, and here's her for the money, just doing it for the money.
Yeah.
Doing it for money. And that was the decision to just be really tricky. And yeah. Because, it's so easy.
God.
She probably knew he'd cheat on her, and she probably didn't care, because for her it was like survival way back then. But now she's a different person. You
got to think, just the age alone, she's definitely not the same young girl that she was.
Right.
When she hooked up with them. She's got her own goals, her own dreams, and she's got her own boy that she's focused on. So
yeah. Crazy. Here's another one. Yeah, can you imagine putting up with his shit all these years?
Like his literal shit?
Like literal?
his actual dung, or are we talking about his shenanigans? I don't want either version of his shit. No, not at all. I mean, if I had a loved one that was pooping everywhere, for sure, I would take care of them until I could no longer do it anymore. But he's just
right. I
That's
think
different.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Oh my goodness. Okay, so will Ivanka stand by Jared when he's charged with crimes? That reminds me, I still have so many good questions in the banners over here and I keep putting those off, but there's some good ones in there.
Will Ivanka stand by Jared?
Are you going live later?
I have it set up for exactly 2 hours from now. So
Okay. So we
3:30 Pacific, 6:30 Eastern, Lisa live, and it's time to have snacks and beverages and chill.
And chill.
And I want to do another one of those videos. You know how I did the little short video?
Yeah.
I'm going to do one of those either tonight or tomorrow too. So
yeah, you can only do it on the weekends.
Because I have a topic on my mind, so I want to.
You have something. Cool.
Have something to talk about.
Well, I'll let you tell me when to stop because we can stop anytime you want.
No, we're good. I'm good. I'm fine.
Well, I want you to have time to get some food in you.
Yeah, nothing ever sounds good in between.
I know
and that.
I know. Yeah, I go through the same thing myself. Okay, Ivanka. She stands by Jared. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 decks and look.
Does Hilda? Oh, bye, Hilda.
Hilda have to go. Okay, bye, sweetie.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Deb Z said, Lisa, you're going to be cruising for hotties. Oh, in your car.
What?
When you do, remember the one video you did in your car?
Oh, that one. Okay. I was old enough to be his grandmother. Everybody in the chat was like, "Oh, hello," to whoever the guy was.
And then he was like, "Oh, I have a YouTube channel too."
Yeah, he was a nice guy. I've seen him since that. When I go to the store, he's over there. Yeah, so he's a nice guy.
You have to hit him up someday and ask him what his channel is, or maybe it won't be a good idea. I don't know.
Well, he said it on the one with me. He did say the name, and I tried to find it, and I couldn't. I don't know if he said it too fast, or I've never asked him in person, but maybe I'll have to ask him.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
It's probably some gaming channel, is my guess.
That's what I thought too. That was my first when I saw
That's
that.
probably his channel.
Yeah. Okay, Ivanka, Jared.
But yeah, all the cougars are going nuts though. They were like, "Hello."
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, here she is. Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you what I think I've got over here.
Okay.
Oh my God. Is this like for real?
What do you have?
Okay. Let's see. The first card was main female. So hey, look at that, right?
Right.
That.
Me too.
Oh, for real? Okay,
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
I got concern.
Me too.
Oh my God. Expectation? Did you get that?
Oh my goodness.
Community, family room, courtship, and despair. I think she's got a boyfriend.
You think she's got a boyfriend?
I think she's got a boyfriend.
probably has had one for years.
So whether she actually leaves him or not, I'm not sure, but I think she's got a boyfriend on the side.
Sure makes sense to me.
Because it might be just a marriage out of convenience that, you know, for the kids and all that. But yeah, they're not bumping uglies, I don't think. or bumping niceties, you know, whatever.
Yeah, right? No, you said it perfectly, especially for so okay, using the Lennies first, I've got so here's him, and like he's not getting anything there. It's all dark and cloudy. When somebody said something, right?
Spiritual Sean said, "Shout out for a side piece."
Yeah, she hopes to be a widow, right? Yeah, he's not. He's all just dark and confused and he's headed towards this dark and confusing karma. And then on a health level, there's something wrong with his health. That's probably why they're not bumping uglies. But then what's behind him, like that's what he's looking forward to, is some health problems. But what's behind him is like he's just super, super guilty for all the bad choices he's made. Super guilty. And so something will come down eventually. Now with the Kipper, okay. So all this is in the past. I don't know who this guy is. Right?
Is that the boyfriend?
Maybe it could be the boyfriend.
Okay.
And she's just been like, what do I do? How do I do this? Maybe like concern going around her head, like, what do I do? Well, maybe I just have to work. This is her. Maybe I just have to work on getting him into some kind of a court trial for some level.
Okay.
About his money. Right? That's kind of like she's looking behind her going, maybe that's what I should do. And then she's looking towards filing a complaint or divorcing him. And this has been coming for a long time. All these cards are sneaking up behind his back. And he'll flip if he ever has to go to court. He'll flip. He'll flip and give them whatever they want to not. Yeah. But anyway.
And you were talking about his health. I remember everybody said that he has had in the past health issues.
Oh, that's right.
Remember he had the thyroid thing?
Oh, was it thyroid
or was it his throat?
I don't know. Yeah, that's right. It's one of those two.
It's something in here. Yeah.
Might have had like HPV throat cancer or something, right?
Right.
Because who knows? Yeah. Never mind. I'm not going there. Yeah. Okay. So that was it. Wait. No. There we go. Let's do some cards for everyone.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah. Foggy, the way it works with Kipper and the Lenormand, whenever you have the main man or the main woman, that's the person you're reading on. So if you're reading on Trump and then you're shuffling and then that card comes through, that's him. And then, of course, you've got the woman would always be there. Wouldn't be any other woman except for their main squeeze. And same thing with the Lennies, with the Lenormand.
Right.
Them are the rules.
That's what they are.
Rebel.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course, rebel. Let's do it, man.
I don't know which deck to use.
Charles.
Oh, Innocent Potato says thyroid problems would explain his complaining about feeling cold. We were talking about, are you talking about Trump? Yeah, Trump could have thyroid problems.
I'm sure. Are we talking about Jared?
We were talking about Jared, but that could explain. I didn't know if Jared says he feels cold all the time. I don't know. Yeah, it was 74 in the courtroom, and Trump was in his coat and tie, was cold.
Okay.
Foggy said,
well, just take your hair off and wrap that around you.
Get that ferret off your head. Put that somewhere. Oh man. Foggy said she detected his hat was full of flapjacks and his pants had syrup. Spiritual Sean said Jared doesn't feel cold. He is cold.
He seems like he is such a drag.
Oh God. Yeah.
Or could be in drag.
Libby says Trump's
You're ignoring me.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, totally. No, I'm sorry. I was just reading over here. I'm sorry. I never mean to ignore you. You're right. Totally. Oh, I remember doing a full-on reading on him a long time ago. I never did it on over my table or anything. I did it for a friend. It was
really
nothing but kinky relationships. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Inquiring minds want to know kind of a thing.
Yeah. Which is fine, it's like, do you, Jared?
Right. Okay. All right. What do we need to know? We're going into a new moon.
Are we?
I can't for the life of me. Hold on. Let me look at my little. Yeah, I think I already uploaded. Yeah, I did. Oh, it's Gemini. That's right. I uploaded it already. June 6th, 5:38 p.m. Pacific. So adjust accordingly. 16 degrees Gemini.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So start setting your intentions. Oh, I remember now. I remember the chart. It's like a big old new moon was conjunct Jupiter. You always have it conjunct the sun when you have a new moon. But it was like Jupiter hits up Uranus first, then it goes into Gemini, and it was Jupiter and Venus. Yeah, the sun and the moon, and then another. I thought there were 5. I'm missing something. There's either 4 or 5 planets in Gemini, all at the same time with the new moon.
Good grief!
It's like a new moon sandwich.
A new moon sandwich.
So that means you have tons of power. It had lots of extra, like that Jupiterian power to. It was all about the power of the word. So the words that we're putting out there, and our self-talk, and things like that. Like
okay.
We can create some major healing or manifest. The new moon is always a time for manifesting, planting the seeds for the next full moon.
I like that. And we're approaching a new season and all that stuff, right? So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, the first day of summer will be soon. Yeah, we know it. Yeah.
And Libby, yes, I was shaking my leg. I do that. I'm sure the screen was going.
Oh, is that what that was? I didn't even.
I always shake.
You just bumped it. I can do that.
Tell is my screen moving right now?
Yeah. No, yeah. It looks like you are though. Looks like you are a little bit. Were you shaking your leg?
I was, yeah. I do that all the time.
Yeah, Kim, I do too. I'm awful that way. I have really, really, really good insulation, so I don't have to turn it on much. But yeah, that's exactly the temperature I set it to go to bed. Yeah. And I've never turned my heat on to 74. I would die. I never turn my heat. I don't think I've ever turned my heat past 68, 66 or 68 in the winter. And I turn it down to 62 when I go to bed in the winter.
Holy shit.
I said a big comforter. Oh, that must be the card. Okay.
So you're one of those. You're the cozy wrap up like a burrito nester when it's nighttime.
Yeah, if I get hot, I just throw them off, and there you are, right? Like, who needs? I would suffocate if I had my heat up to 74. I don't go beyond. I would be passed out.
I've gone up to 72.
Yeah, if you're sick or something, or just really cold. Yeah, especially if you've been out in it. Oh yeah, I might crank it up just to like get warm for a minute. But no, I would just probably jump in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
The riches turn their heat down to 60 at night.
Yeah. There you go. Well, yeah, there's two of you, right? Especially if there's two of you. Foggy 70, 72. Yeah. But you're in a more humid climate though, right, Foggy? Because that makes a big difference. Yeah.
Here too, man.
Yeah. Oh, she goes down to 68 at night. Yeah. Yeah. We're not reading on Jared anymore.
Excuse me.
I think, yes, Jared has a boyfriend on the side. Yes, I would confirm. I would say I think so.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Do you want to go first or?
Nah, go for it.
All right. I'll start with this one. Okay. I got two over here. The first one says, "You are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it." And the second one is just, I mean, I'm not even cussing on these cards this time. No. Yes, I am. Never mind. It is on this one.
I think it's coming.
But it's sweet. This is my favorite card in this deck.
Yeah.
It really is. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze.
Aw. There we go. That's great.
I love that card.
Aw. That goes with the one I got. And I have another little one too, but yeah, the lovers.
It's perfect. Aw.
And this is our Gemini card. So, but for a good love relationship, you have to have a lot of self-love first. And it's always about communication, right? The true meaning of the lover's card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's about communication and making good choices. Don't be impulsive. Right?
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then the other one I have is, I will persist. My will is strong. Okay. So
that's like the one I had about your power.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Check out the back. Here's the image.
See?
Cool? Yay. Here, I'll just put it on my forehead.
There you go. That's a tattoo.
There you go. Oh, God. That's what needs to go on Trump's head. With Lady Liberty.
There you go.
Oh. Well, thanks, you guys. Thanks for all the great questions. And thank you so much for the donations. I will split those with Lisa as soon as it comes through. And yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, Echo says, I love that she calls her husband himself. Capital H. Out of town. She runs at 58.
58, baby.
Is that for the heat? That would probably be the heat because you can't put the air at 58.
She's just a little Eskimo over there.
Right?
Guys.
That's so funny that the guys need more heat than we do. Or if they do, when they do.
Oh my gosh. When I've had office jobs, oh my gosh, it never fails. It was the thermostat was always down to 0.
Yeah.
Building.
Yeah, if you happen to be right by a vent, that can be.
Yeah, I used to always have a little space heater everywhere.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the way to handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right, Charles. The scales of justice stamped on his forehead. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, well, thank you, everyone. Thanks so
guys. Enjoy your weekend, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. And join Lisa at what time Pacific? I'm sorry.
3:30 Pacific, 6:30 Eastern.
All right.
Come over to my house.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay. Maybe Axel will poke you some more.
Yeah. Let's hope not.
At least he's not clawing. He's just
right. He's just poking. He's like, hey, lady.
Yeah. You're having a party and I'm left out.
Yeah. He's got FOMO big time.
Yeah, you got to put him a little perch over there. You have to get a perch going.
I still need to do that. Yeah.
At some point.
We're saying goodbye for 30 minutes again.
I know. Here we go again, right? Bye, guys.
They've all said goodbye to us like 90 times.
I know. I just need Libby to say, "Cranky, get it over with."
Crikey, enough already.
Right.
All right. Love you guys. Mwah.
Bye.
Squeezies.
Squeezies.